Previously, on the Erzgebirge Aue career mode series, Ernst Hauser and his men exceeded all expectations and finished runners-up in the league. Ernst hosted a major rager in celebration with everyone. But of course, Ernst knew there was still more to achieve. The league title, the Champions League. They must be conquered. Stefan Ortega. To be honest, he was kind of alright. Tim Leibold, Milan van Ewijk, Omar Alderete, and Basir Omaragic were incredible. The whole back four only conceded 26 goals, the least in the league. Mats Rietz and Orel Mangala became an unstoppable duo in the back at times. Mangala really impressed me with his fantastic coverage, which saw him make such a huge impact in each game. Finn Ole Becker led the league with 14 assists. Do I really need to say anymore? Marcus Thuram was a beast and was the signing of the season by far. 16 goals in his first season, and he's hungry for more this season. Aurelio Buta was absolutely dog shit. Finally, Florian Krüger, 24 goals last season in the Bundesliga. This season, we get to see his talents challenge the top teams in Europe, and I cannot wait. Transfers. Our squad depth is not exactly very deep at all. So, as a result, we didn't make a single sale. Although, just in case Aurelio Buta has another terrible season, we've brought in Hans Hattebuhr from the free agency to give him some competition. Ronaldo Esler. Have you ever heard of this guy before? If you said yes, you're lying to yourself. He's a fake player. I wasn't aware until I did some research, but yes, we just bought EA's version of Joy from Blade Runner. He's a very agile fullback with a good bit of attacking potential as well, which could add to our already lightning fast attacking playstyle. Great defensive stats as well. I'm excited to see what the fake player can do. 22.7 million for someone who doesn't even exist. We actually got two fake players. Jesus Adredaldo is a backup fullback off the free agency. Also, if you look up the name on Google Images, this is the first image that pops up. Oyhan Sanset. We didn't have any backups for the attacking midfield role, and I wanted to fix that. 14.5 million, transaction complete. Welcome, men, to Aue. So with this squad, how well will we fare this season? Yeah, I'm not too sure, to be honest. We've won our very first trophy. I always say the Super Cup means absolutely nothing, but ignore everything I have said in the past. We have just won ourselves a trophy. To start off the Bundesliga season, we get a 2-0 win against Hanover. You know, honestly, I was hoping we'd be better in The Sims this year. We do get a bounce-back win against Union Berlin, 3-1. And looking at the table after the first 3 matches, we are 7th place. A decent start so far, but nowhere near where we want to be, which is challenging for the title. But it's alright, it's only been 3 matches. Quick look at our Champions League group, by the way. Kind of forgot that we did qualify for the Champions League, and this is a pretty tough group. We have Juve, Sevilla, and Dinamo Zagreb. 12th place Frankfurt, and we get a 1-1 draw. Oh hey, I made this. I can't skip it. Dude, listen, right? I love watching my own work, but I don't have time for this. Let me go to the other screen. It's our Champions League debut, and it's up against Sevilla. 18 minutes played, Sevilla driving forward on the attack. It's Lobotka, a great ball up to Suso, as Suso tries an attempt, and it's a good save by the keeper. Sevilla on the attack again, but it's Hattebuhr disrupting that play, and now a quick counterattack potentially for Erzgebirge Aue. It's Mangala, now to Krüger, and Krüger has a shot, a great save by the keeper on the other end. Second half now, and Aue looking a lot more comfortable than they were in the first half. It's Mats Rietz, good ball to Becker, now to Florian Krüger, who uses his pace. He's drifted wide, he takes a shot, and it's a good save again by the Sevilla keeper. The threats continue from Aue. It's now Leibold passing it to Mangala. Mangala now to Rietz. Rietz sees Hattebuhr all by himself on the flank, and now Hattebuhr crosses it in for Finn Ole Becker, who scores the very first goal for Erzgebirge Aue in the Champions League, and we do end up getting 3 points as well for this match. 3-0 win against 13th place Werder Bremen, followed by that is a 4-2 win against Hamburg, and now Juventus. That was incredibly fun. Now as you look at the table, things just look a little off. Hertha Berlin, our first place right now. It's still early on, but that's still pretty impressive. A good start so far, a 12th place Schalke team, and we beat them 3-2. We return home and get a disappointing draw against 15th place Köln though. I didn't feel like really playing Zagreb, so I just simmed that match, and I mean, we got a 2-0 win there. Mats Rietz with 2 goals as well. Thing about Mats Rietz this season is his goal scoring form in these simulations has been incredible. We return to the Bundesliga away from home against Mainz, who are currently 10th place, and we win 2-1. 2-1. And then in the cup, we played a very weak side, but we still had just one striker, and of course it was Florian Kruger, and he saved the day for us as we do win 2-1 against Magdeburg. Now, Borussia Dortmund, who are currently 3rd place. Something is cooking up in the midfield, and it is Dortmund on the attack. It's Thorgan Hazard, now passing it to Erling Haaland. Haaland waiting for some runners in the box. He finds Jadon Sancho, who drops it to Thorgan Hazard, and Hazard finishes that one brilliantly. Near post finish, it's 1-0 to Dortmund. But into the second half, Orel Mangala disrupting play, and now a quick counter-attack for Erzgebirge Aue. It's Florian Kruger. He has the pace to beat out the back four, and he also beats the keeper. We got the equalizer, but unfortunately, we just could not find the winner. Halfway through the Champions League, and as you can see, we are 2nd place, right behind Juventus, just 2 lower in terms of the goal differential. So far, looking pretty good. Another quick table review, and we just can't seem to get the results. We have dropped down to 7th after 10 matches. We really need to pick up the form in the Bundesliga. And what better way to do it than somehow, maybe, again, replicate what we did last season and beat out 4th place this time, Bayern Munich. Those lucky pink jerseys might just help us out this time, as a counterattack early on into the 15th minute. It's Mats Rietz advancing forward, finds the run of Aurelio Buta, and Aurelio Buta just delivers this one in for Finn Ole Becker, who again heads it into the net, and we get a 1-0 lead after just 17 minutes. Surely enough, this could be some replication here. 51 minutes played, Mats Rietz, he isn't scoring goals this time, but he's disrupting the Bayern play, and now it's all of a sudden just Florian Kruger in on goal. He finished it past Manuel Neuer, and we have a 2-0 lead against Bayern Munich. But then Bayern started to wake up just a little bit more. Thomas Müller, the Raumdeuter, as he drives forward into the box and gets fouled. This is absolutely a penalty. And now Kramaric on the penalty, he takes it, and it's saved by the keeper. I don't think we've conceded a single penalty in this series, so the run keeps going. Alright, so Ortega is slowly declining, so we need to solve this problem. There's a simple fix to this as well. Take Petter back from loan. I have no idea what implications can make this legal, but I just don't care. First match for Radek Petter, and it's a 2-0 clean sheet for him, so well done to him in his first match in the Bundesliga. And now Sevilla in the Champions League, our 5th match out of 6. 21 minutes played, it's Kruger passing it to Finn Ole Becker. Aue looking a lot more confident than they were last time against Sevilla, but it's now Mats Rietz. Mats Rietz spots the run of Aurelio Buta, and Aurelio Buta tries a shot, it's saved, but then right off the rebound is Finn Ole Becker. This man has been scoring goals left and right whenever we play the matches, and we are now 1-0 up against Sevilla, just like that. And then just a little bit later, Aue again developing something. It's Mats Rietz passing it to Finn Ole Becker. Becker is just going to go on a little bit of a solo run, cut inside, has a shot, and it's in the back of the net. He's got 2 in just 34 minutes. Sevilla now on the attack in the 69th minute. It's Lopez as Mats Rietz tries to tackle. Lopez runs right past him, and now Lopez does have the pace to beat out the back four as he then crosses in for Suso, a fantastic volley into the net, and Sevilla do get a consolation. Doesn't matter though, because we still won the match. Our form has been pretty incredible lately, so in match day 13 we now face up against the league leaders RB Leipzig. 36 minutes in, a counter already for Aue. It's Aurelio Buta. He's going to use the pace, drive forward, have a shot, and miss it. Buying this man was the biggest mistake of my entire life. Now 63 minutes in, it's Sabitzer leading the attack, but it's intercepted by Thuram, and now a quick counterattack for Aue again. This time it's Florian Kruger on the end of it. He has a shot, and it's in the back of the net. 1-0 to Aue. It just always seems to be at that hour mark that we find the back of the net. Get it? Hour? I want to kill myself. As we go later into the match, it's Marcus Thuram linking up with Sunset, the new signing who we haven't really seen that much of. Thuram now crosses in for Knauf, but that is a huge result for Aue as we do get 3 points from Leipzig. They drop points and we climb up the table. Again, I don't really care that much about the cup. We played a pretty weak side and we kind of paid for it. We lost against Erdegen. And yeah, it seems like our form just got a tad bit better because we went from 6th last month to 2nd. And then as I say that, we drop points away from home against 6th place Wolfsburg. And now a final look at the Champions League table before we go up against Juventus in the last match. It is pretty simple. We have already advanced out of our group, but now it is a matter of can we win the group? And currently we are 2 points above Juventus. So either we draw against them or beat them, but it's really not that simple. It's Juventus we're talking about here. But here we are at home against Juventus. At least we have that home advantage. 37 minutes and something looks to be forming up in this defensive third. And now it's Marcus Thuram just running down the left flank. Absolutely no one is going to chase him as he passes it to Ole Becker. Links right back up to Marcus Thuram. And Thuram with a beautiful finish. A finesse low into the net. And we are 1-0 up against Juventus. Just like that. Juventus were not going down without a fight though. It's Vinicius Jr. as he tries to get a pass and it's blocked. Now Toni Kroos turns one of the midfielders, has a shot for himself, and it's a fantastic save by Ole Becker. As time is expiring, it's Toni Kroos trying to lead something for Juventus, but Maqwell dispossesses him. And now look at this, a counterattack potentially for Erzgebirge Aue. It looks like it. It's Maqwell, great pass to Kruger, and Kruger is just going to use that little bit of pace he has, and he finishes it past the keeper into the nets, and we win 2-0, and more importantly, we win our group in the Champions League. Our form continues to look great, a 2-0 win against 8th place Hertha Berlin. And then we absolutely destroy 16th place Freiburg 5-1. Florian Kruger had a hat-trick in this game, by the way. And then to finish off the first half of the season, we get a draw against 6th place Leverkusen. And now looking at the table, we did drop down to 3rd place, but that's all right. We are only just 1 point behind the league leaders right now. Very funny, Maqwell. Anyways, we made one extra signing, and it was Tom Davies off the free agency. Now all our money is gone. Here's our squad mid-season. It doesn't look like a team that can really threaten the likes of Juventus, Bayern, Leipzig, or any of those teams, but 1, the game sucks, and 2, dynamic potential is a blessing and somewhat of a curse because I do feel like I'm going through this a little too fast. But we're off to a great start in the second half of the season with a 3-1 win against 10th place Mönchengladbach. And now Bayern again. This game is so fun. Finally, something develops into the 76th minute of the match. It's a free kick headed away, but now it's Arthur, and he just blasts it into the back of the net. There is no chance for Ole Becker or really any of the defenders because none of the defenders were anywhere near him. Man really did a Moses and just split the defense in half. But here come Aue. It's Florian Kruger charging forward. He passes it to Ole Becker. Now Orel Mangala. Mangala then waits for someone. He passes instead to Diop. Diop links up with Ole Becker, and Becker with a fantastic finish into the top left corner. Like I said before, this guy has been in incredible form this season. Are you We continue to drop points, this time against 9th place Frankfurt away from home, but then at least we bounce back at home with a 2-1 win thanks to Sunset with the winner. And here are your matchups for the round of 16, or at least half of them. We face up against AS Monaco, which actually was a pretty good draw. So here we are, first leg at Monaco away from home. Let's give him a show. Break for Aue in the 20th minute. It's Mats Ritz leading it, passing it to Kruger. Now back to Ritz, who then brings it to Sunset, and Sunset finds Kruger, who somehow isn't offside, but nonetheless, it's a fantastic finish into the net, and we have an away goal after just 22 minutes. But now it's Monaco's chance to possibly equalize. It's Moreno as he passes it to Politano. Politano with a fantastic ball to Martins. It's intercepted though, but then Van Ewijk just gives it right back to him, and now Munir is right there at the right time, and he finds the back of the net, and it's 1-1 here at Monaco. We still have the away goal though. And then practically right off kickoff, a chance for Aue here. It's Sunset, who sees again Kruger making the run. It's a fantastic link up with him, and this time a near post finish, and Florian Kruger is continuing to carry this team on his back as we get a 2-0 win away from home. 2-1 win against 5th place Hoffenheim, then a 3-0 win against 14th place Hanover, and then a 2-0 win against 16th place Freiburg. We have dropped points, unfortunately enough. We are now 5 points behind Leipzig. Things are looking more and more bleak in terms of the Bundesliga title chase. But it looks like the form's getting better because we get a 3-0 win against 8th place Hertha Berlin. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't feel like playing this one. We again drop points, this time against Wolfsburg. 2-2. And now match day 27, we have to get a win. It's pretty much vital at this point if we want to stay in the race for the title. I'm so glad this is the last FIFA series I ever do. Alas, finally, a highlight into the 83rd minute of this match. My god, but nonetheless, Sunset leading the counterattack brings a great ball to Kruger, and Kruger just fizzes this one into the bottom left corner, and we get a 1-0 win against RB Leipzig, a vital one in that. Continue the winning ways with a 2-1 win against Köln. Looking just a tad tighter, we have a now 4-point gap between us and RB Leipzig. The title race is still very much on, but we are running out of time very quickly. And what do you know? We actually face RB Leipzig in the Champions League quarterfinals as well. Just in time for Ole Becker to return. It's RB Leipzig away from home, leg 1. Corner into the 16th minute for RB Leipzig. It's Diassi. It's headed away though. It's Sabitzer falls to. Now to Leimer. Leimer has a shot. Great save by Radek Peder. RB Leipzig on the attack in the 28th minute this time now. It's Konrad Leimer as he drives forward. Passes it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez waiting for runners. He tries a pass. It's blocked. It falls right to Konrad Leimer. Leimer tries to pass into the box, but it's dealt with by Van Ewijk. Aue have not had a single shot on target, but as we go into the 55th minute, it's Florian Kruger trying to create some space for himself. Has a shot. It's blocked. Falls right to Mangala though. Mangala now to Ole Becker. Tries a finesse, and it's saved by Gulashi. And that was the first leg. A 0-0 result. We go into the second leg at home. We just have to be very careful defensively. The winning ways continue with a 2-1 win against 15th place Schalke. And already we're back to the Champions League tie against RB Leipzig. This time leg 2 at home. Early chance for RB Leipzig in the 29th minute. It's tipped over the bar though. Break for Aue in the 37th minute. It's practically the only way we can score still. It's Florian Kruger though, linking up with Ole Becker. Somehow Kruger escapes with the ball, and now it's just him versus the keeper. He takes it near post, and it probably wasn't a good idea to do that. But now here come Aue again, looking a lot more comfortable than they were in the last leg. It's Omar Ragic with a fantastic ball to Marcus Thuram, and Thuram can just take this inside and finish it brilliantly past Gulasi, and we have a 1-0 lead against RB Leipzig. RB Leipzig need a goal. If they do score a goal, they advance to the next round, and that would not be great for us. But Sabitzer getting past Mangala, now has a shot, it's blocked, falls to Boadu, and it's wide. And with that, we are into the semi-finals of the Champions League. So here are the semi-final matchups. Liverpool versus Paris Saint-Germain, and then Erzgebirge Aue versus Tottenham Hotspur. Before we go into our next Champions League matchup, we have a few more simulations. This time, it's an 8-goal thriller between Erzgebirge Aue and Borussia Dortmund, but we come out on top with a 5-3 win. Followed by that is a 2-0 win against 11th place Mainz. And now, the first leg at home against Tottenham Hotspur. Real fun semi-final that was. More simulations, and again, another 5-goal performance from us, this time against Hamburg. Now we travel to England for the second leg of the Champions League tie. It is still anyone's match. Aue know if they can get a goal into this match, it'll be a huge advantage for them. It's Mangala now to Mats Ritz. Great ball to Florian Kruger, who goes into the box, cuts inside, has a shot, it's blocked. Now Aurelio Buta finishes it off the rebound. Aurelio Buta, buying this man was the greatest decision I have ever made in my life, and we are now 1-0 up against Tottenham with an away goal. But now something is developing right off kickoff from Spurs. It's Dele Alli linking up with Doherty, who then lobs it up back to Dele Alli. Dele Alli plays around with it and then finds a lovely pass to Rafinha, who somehow isn't offside, and he has a shot. It's off the keeper. It's lucky for him though, as he goes into the back of the net anyways. Game on here in England, but we still have the advantage. 37 minutes played now, a disruption in the Spurs attack, and now it is Aurelio Buta crossing in for Florian Kruger, and it's a great stop by the keeper. And now it's Aue again. They really are trying to get that second goal and just end it here. Ole Becker linking up with Florian Kruger. It's just not a great finish. Free kick for Spurs in the 61st minute. Harry Kane to take it. It's headed away, but then it falls right back to Harry Kane outside the box. Then he links up with Lo Celso. Giovanni Lo Celso finds Heung-min Son with plenty of space as he runs into the box, gets tackled by Omar Ragic, and that's the end of that chance. Now it's Aue's turn to attack again. It's Marcus Thuram. Ball to Mangala, now finds Ole Becker, to Kruger now. Kruger with a fake shot as he tries to get past the defender, has a shot, it's just too soft, and it's a simple save from Musso. But it don't matter though, because after the whistle has blown, we still have that away goal rule in our favor, and we advance to, what is it? The Champions League final. Our form has been improving quite a bit. We have closed down the gap to just 2 points. There's just 2 matches remaining. 14th place Werder Bremen, and 6th place Leverkusen. Leipzig's last 2 matches are Mainz away and Hertha Berlin at home. We need to win both matches, and we also need Leipzig to lose at least one of their matches to steal the title away. It's a lot to ask for, but I believe. 14th place Werder Bremen. Early on, 17 minutes in, it's Bremen on the attack. This is not ideal for us. And now it's Sigurdsson as he plays around with the defender, has a shot from outside the box, but it's Petter to save the day for us there. Now 27 minutes in, Aue on the quick attack as it's Thuram. Now to Ole Becker. Becker sees the run of Florian Kruger. He's into the box. He cuts inside, finesses it. It's just way too simple for the man who constantly scores left and right like it's absolutely f***ing nothing. Just a few minutes later, it's Marcus Thuram cutting inside, sees the run of Florian Kruger, links it up with him, and now it's just Kruger versus the keeper, and it's saved. It's alright though, because we still got 3 points. We needed Leipzig to lose just 1 match, and they did. 2-1 against Mainz. Glory to Mainz, they are officially my new favorite German club. All we need to do is just win against Leverkusen, away from home, and we are champions of Germany. 6th place Leverkusen. We cannot bottle this. Early attacking chance in the 6th minute. It's Ole Becker as he runs down the right flank. There's no one to really pass to as he drops it to Marcus Thuram right behind him. Thuram links up with Kruger, and Kruger with the shots. Oh, it can't be one of those days. Now a chance starting from the back for Aue. It's Mats Ritz as he advances forward but loses the ball, and now Leverkusen have the quickest counterattack they could possibly find from us. It's now Diaby. It's him versus Alderete. He beats Alderete, but he doesn't beat the keeper. Hits the side netting. We got lucky there. Now again, it's Aue. Marcus Thuram linking up with Ole Becker. Becker, great ball to Florian Kruger, and Kruger with even better ball to Buta, who's in behind the defense. Just him versus the keeper. For sake, Buta. Now Leverkusen's chance to get something, but it's Mangala stopping it almost immediately. This man has been so vital to our success, but now it's Mats Ritz. A great ball across the pitch to Marcus Thuram, and Thuram finishes it into the back of the net. That's it. 1-0 to Erzgebirge Aue. It's done.
And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors' league.
Well, Derek, either side could have won that. That's how tight it was. That will feel like 6 points, not 3.
Well, memories for players in these situations, Lee.
Well, it's always nice to win any trophy, cup competitions, but when you win your own domestic league, that to me is the pinnacle of being a player.
Yet the table does not lie. And so, the league champions.
Yeah, brilliant. They deserve it. They really have been the best team this season. And that's where you end up, top of the pile.
And not by accident either. All part of the master plan. And the trophy is theirs.
Well, this is the best moment for me, sharing things with the fans. They've deserved everything they've got this season. The players have, but certainly the supporters. They've given the players absolutely 100% support all season, and this is their reward.
Really a match made in heaven between players and fans, and these celebrations are going to continue for quite some time. And this is always part of the fun, Lee, the photographs.
Absolutely, one for the scrapbook. Not so sure players have scrapbooks these days, but I've still got mine in the loft somewhere.
So there we have it, the league champions.
Oh, isn't it just a beauty to see? Somehow we steal the Bundesliga title, not really on the last match day, but the match day prior. But it's still pretty cool, I can't lie. To round out the top 6, it is, of course, Erzgebirge Aue in first place, then RB Leipzig in second, Bayern Munich in third, fourth would round off the Champions League spot with Wolfsburg, and finally to round off with the Europa League spots, it's Dortmund and Leverkusen. Looking at the top scorers in the Bundesliga, we did not manage to get a single player in the top 3, but it's alright though, because at least Krugel did tie with third place Haaland with 18 goals. But your Bundesliga top scorer this time around was Schlager from Wolfsburg with 20 goals, then Konrad Laimer with 19. Assists, it was a lot more distributed this time amongst the entire team, so there's really no one in the top 5. Our best assister in the league though was Mats Rietz with 8 assists, then followed by him was Mangala in 9th place with 7 assists, and then just a little bit more down is Florian Krugel with 7. Clean sheets, Ronaldo Esler was in Turkey for about a third of the season and then was brought back, and it was the best move we could have ever done because the man finished 4th in clean sheets. 10 clean sheets in 23 matches, pretty impressive stuff. Had he played a little bit more, he'd definitely be above at least Castells or even maybe Neuer, who knows. No one to really mention in the top scorers or the top assisters for the Champions League, but in the clean sheets of the Champions League is once again Ronaldo Esler. We were really good in terms of the clean sheets during the knockout stages of the Champions League, and it shows because Ronaldo Esler here is placed 3rd with 4 clean sheets. He's tied with Musso in 2nd, and then of course at the top is Alisson. Looking at your overall top scorers, Florian Krugel had again a really good season. I just expected a little bit more from him because I can't lie, in the Bundesliga, sometimes he just didn't perform well. He would be subbed off after 60 minutes and it was just kind of a disappointment. But besides that, he was still a very, very good player and still kind of carried us to glory. Of course, there's also Marcus Thuram with 20 goals. Mats Rietz had a fantastic season with 19. Then there's Ole Becker with 16. Then finally goes into the single digits with Omar Alderete, who had 7 goals. 7 as a center back. And like I said on the assists, it was distributed amongst pretty much most of the players that played this season. But at the top is Mats Rietz with 11 assists, then Ole Becker just right behind him with 10, Mangala with 8, Krugel with 8, and then finally Aurelio Buta with 5. Just a quick summarization of the defense. I think it was probably even better than last season, even though last season we conceded the least amount of goals. But looking at the Champions League record, like I said before, we didn't really score that many goals, but we also didn't really allow any goals either. Now here's the squad before the end of season 4. Actually, this is the last season as we have gone to the Champions League final. But as you can see, there's Ronaldo Esler with a 77 rating. He's not exactly that great with the base value, but you add that +3, he just looks a little bit more attractive at an 80 rating basically. And then you have the back 4 of Ronaldo Esler, the fake player, Basir Omaragic, who has just been an amazing player for us. Then there's Omar Alderete, and then finally Milan van Ewijk. Sitting in the midfield is Oro Mangala at an 81 rating, and then Mats Rietz at an 80. Now Mats Rietz was at an 81, but he downgraded, but as you can see, there's also the sharpness boost as well. So technically, Mangala is 86, and Mats Rietz is also 86. Then on the wings, we have Marcus Thuram, who is technically 90 rated, and then Aurelio Buta, who actually wasn't terrible this season. He wasn't great, but he wasn't terrible. Then right behind the striker is Ole Becker at an 87 rating, or a 91 rating actually. And then finally, Florian Krugel, 94 rated this man is. I was not expecting the semi-good prospect of Florian Krugel at a 72 rating from season 1 to go all the way up to a goddamn 90 in season 4, but here we are, I guess. Top 3 players though would have to be probably Basir Omaragic in 3rd, Oro Mangala was such a rock in the midfield, it's not even funny. He definitely deserves to be 2nd. And then finally, of course, it's Florian Krugel. It's just always Florian Krugel. You cannot defeat this man in terms of the top 3. But here is the final matchup in this series. This will be the series finale. It is PSG versus Erzgebirge Aue. Now listen, I don't particularly know when the series finale will be out. I really don't, because there's so many other football project videos that I have in mind that I still need to complete. So this is going to take a little bit of a seat before we actually, you know, have it posted on the channel. I'm sorry, right? The Euros are around the corner and I just cannot waste more time on doing FIFA content when I could be having some opportunities to maybe produce some more football content while football is still pretty alive and well. But anyways, PSG Erzgebirge Aue will be out at some point. I'll keep you guys updated in the community posts, but besides that, yeah.